Morning Woodhounds, Craig here. Welcome back to the channel. Today will be another cutting video. The plan is to go to the dump because it's a Saturday and it's open on Saturdays. So the plan is to go check out what they have. The last time I was there, there was actually some pine. And I know what you're thinking, you've seen me cut pine at the dump before. But this pine was actually dead and very dead, like very dry, and manageable size pieces as far as it's going to be great four-way wedge material through the Wolf Ridge 17RS. I also have some other reasons that I want to get this pine, and stay tuned until the end and I'll talk about that. But for now, let's get ready and head out there. Guess I could take one of those with if anybody wants to help me run the two-man saw. I thought about bringing the trailer with, but it's got wood in it. I started stacking it right there, but it ran out of room, and I don't feel like stacking this morning, so trailer's not coming with. All right, made it to the dump. Can kind of see what I'm after. Again, it's all this pine, and this pine is barkless. It's going to be dry. So yeah, I want it. And again, stay till the end and I'll tell you my specific plans for it. I'll give you a quick look at it. So yeah, there's a pile over here that I'll pick away at. A bunch of sticks over here. That's some, hard to tell on camera, but that's some big honey locust. And then some more over here. Some of it still has the bark on it, but I can just tell it's gonna fall right off. And then another pile of red pine, barkless, dry, right here. So as I was driving over here, I kind of forgot that I didn't sharpen the saw, but I don't think the saw is going to have any problem going through this stuff. I did bring the Echo CS501P, that's still in the truck, and I also brought the MS261 with the 25-inch bar. Yes, the 25-inch bar. Yes, it's overkill for the 261. Yes, it's overkill for this pine, but I'm going to run it. So I'm going to get set up and organize some of these logs before starting to cut, and show you the footage soon. Stay tuned. All right, took a few minutes, did a little organizing, made myself a little pine pile. So the plan is just to cut on that. And I started marking the logs, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep marking them at 16-inch or if I'm just gonna eyeball it. So it's not the end of the world if they're a little too short or a little too long. But we're gonna start with this little pile, and I don't know if I'll get to that pile today. We'll see. That worked better than I thought. Not sure how well the camera caught it, but I was able to cut through quite a few logs at the same time. So I'm gonna clean up and figure out which logs I didn't actually cut yet. All right, good start. Let's get the saw started back up and keep at it. Making quick work of it. Let's load this batch up. Well, still cutting good. I'm gonna reorganize here because there's a lot of rocks and sand in here, and I don't want to accidentally hit the dirt, the gravel and the rocks. I'm still not totally familiar or comfortable with the 25-inch bar, so I'm gonna do a little cleanup. Well, there you have it. Quick Maverick load of pine. That's all pretty darn dry. I think it's ready to burn right now. When I get home, I might test burn a couple pieces in the fire pit later. But again, MS261 with the 25-inch bar did just fine. Probably like I've said before, no, I don't recommend this bar for this saw. But if you want to try it on your own MS261, I wouldn't stop you. It obviously has its limitations. Like this was pine and it was all small diameter, so it's not tough cutting. I get that. If you put this bar in a big, hardwood, it would probably struggle on this saw. But here, again, did just fine. Was able to stand up and buck for the most part. That's cool. So I think I mentioned in the beginning that I have a plan for this pine. My plans might have changed a little bit. It's a little uglier than I thought it was going to be. It's not horrible. It's just not going to win any beauty contests. So right now I think my plan is to just go ahead and split it, stack it, and because it's dry, I can market it right now. I probably don't have quite a full face cord here, but I can always come back and cut more because there's more. Because I do like to sell in half face cord or face cord increments. Also, I needed some more dry wood because in wood yard number 2, my roadside stand supply is running low. There is a lot of dead standing ash that's out there on the property, but it's June right now. It's going to be hard to get out there in the summer heat to cut down nice ash trees, haul them to the wood yard, split it, and then even then dead standing ash can still sometimes need a couple months to dry. So I think this is going to help potentially fill the gap if I'm running low on supply for my roadside stand. But I think that's going to wrap up this video. I appreciate everybody watching. Have a good one. Bye.